All right. So, again, this is another study session for my exam next week. As I elaborated in my previous video, I kind of have a hard time grasping the terminology in this course. So, I'm making these videos as a way to sort of integrate my vocabulary uh, in this course to better, so I can speak more naturally and fluidly when I'm asked questions, because sometimes I just hit a brick wall and, you know, not be able to answer the question when I know the answer to it. But there's a lot of tech jargon in here, a lot of terms that are kind of hard to grasp, what I'll be doing is reciting this essay, and hopefully it'll help prepare me for the questions for my exam. So let's get started here. Information security is the project of information assets that use, store, or transmit information through the application of policy, education, and technology. It has evolved from the early field of computing, which began immediately after the first mainframes were developed. The Enigma machine, developed and used during World War II, was an early cipher device that protected commercial, diplomatic, and military communication. The history of computer security is marked by several key dates, such as publication of RAND Report R609 in 1970, which identified the need for computer security, and the development of the Trusted Computer Security, otherwise known as TCSEC, documented in 1982, which came to be known as the Rainbow Series. To understand information security, it is important to define key terms and critical concepts, such as access, asset, attack, control, safeguard or countermeasure, exploit, exposure, loss, protection, profile, or security posture, risks, subjects, and objects, threats, threat agents, threat events, threat source, and vulnerability. Additionally, the critical characteristics of information, including confidentiality, integrity, and availability, the CIA triad, very important, must be protected at all times. Other important characteristics of information includes accuracy, authenticity, utility, and possession. Balancing information security and access is critical and is important to obtain perfect information security. Security should be considered a balance between protection and availability, and achieving balance requires allowing reasonable access while protecting against threats. Approaches to information security implementation include the bottom-up approach, in which systems administrators work to improve the security of their systems, and the top-down approach, in which upper management issues policy, procedures, and processes. A wide range of professionals is required to support a diverse information security program. The Chief Information Security Officer, CIO, is primarily responsible for advising senior executives on strategic planning that affects the management of information in the organization. The Chief Information Security Officer, CISO, has primary responsibility for assessment, management, and implementation of InfoSec in the organization, and usually reports directly to the CIO. The Information Security Project Team consists of a small functional team of people who are experienced in one or multiple facets of required technical and non-technical areas. Data owners, custodians, trustees, and users all play important roles in the security of information. Finally, implementation of information security is often described as a combination of art and science. The security administrator can greatly reduce the levels of risk caused by end users and create more acceptable and supportable security profiles. Protecting information assets involves implementing policies, education, training, and awareness, and technology to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the information. Well, that's pretty much it, y'all. Please leave a comment if you have any suggestions on how to improve, my presentation tone, and if I'm too monotone or something. I think more of these videos that I make, I'll probably progress more into better business communication in this field. And if you are studying information security, I hope this helps you. Anyway, cheers. Have a good one.